What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. Thank you, as always, for coming by, checking out the video. Today, I want to talk about a sleeper play that people are talking about, but they're really not doing much about it. Now, prices of this are insane right now, but some of this is relatively affordable, and I think that we're going to get some reprints. And when we get reprints, whether it is around the 30th in the holiday season, early next year, regardless of if we're getting a Diamond and Pearl tag teams with the best megas we've ever seen, I think that this is what you guys should pick up. This is what I'm personally going to be picking up, because I truly think that this is the start of something fantastic. And I think people are going to be looking back when they have Destined Rivals booster boxes and ETBs, and they have the 30th anniversary ETBs and bundles and maybe even UPCs that aren't really moving, and this thing takes off like crazy, and the cards inside of it and PSA 10s go like crazy. We are going to do something a little different today. We are not going to focus on singles as much as far as raw. We're going to look at the graded cards because I think they tell a much bigger story, and I'm just going to give you guys some examples. At the end of the day, please decide what is best for your collection. Decide what you actually truly believe in. If you don't believe in what this set that we're about to take a look at, then don't buy any of it. If you believe in Surging Sparks over it, if you believe in Destined Rivals over it, if you believe even in Ascended Heroes, the greatest set to ever come out, like they like to tell you guys, then please go all into that. But again, this is a sleeping giant ready to wake up, and I just want to let you guys know about it. I don't want to gatekeep you guys. I don't want to tell you, not mention it and not tell you guys about this and you guys miss out. I want you guys to be informed and to make the best decisions and let you guys know what I'm going to be doing. So without further ado, we're taking a look at Black Bolt's White Flare. Real quickly, I'm just going to go over the first page both in English and in Japanese. I do not have the time this week with the Power World video coming out tomorrow to be able to do a weekly sort of different languages, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, like I was planning on doing. So I at least am going to give some of you guys that. We're going to take a look at English and Japanese. Like I said, the first page is for Black Bolt and then for a White Flare as well. As you guys can see, the Zekrom EX, the Black Rarity, 605.75, continuing to climb. Just absolutely insane. And to be honest, guys, I don't think that these poster collections are going to do very much to these singles. Now, should you be buying these singles right now? Honestly, no. This is ultra modern, but this is just showing the power of Black Bolt White Flare. And if you take a look at any of these singles on your free time, you guys will see that most of these cards are up 30, 40, 50%, at least 20% over the last 3 months, while a lot of these other cards, even your Destined Rivals cards, your Ascended Hero cards, are down 20, 30, 40%. Black Bolt White Flare is doing extremely well, but 605 for the Black Zekrom, 603 for Victini. This Zekrom, the SIR, beautiful card, $288.50, about to go over 300. Seismitoad back to its original, 235. The Kyurem, $80, not too shabby, honestly. Kyurem's a really cool Pokemon, beautiful artwork as well. Haxorus, illustration rare, 75.77. Insplan, 71.86. A Volcarona, 62.15. Crocodile, 56.87. Lilligant, 56.52. Dweeble, 52.70. Genesect, absolutely awesome. Pick up this card, guys. English, Japanese, does not matter. 47.37. And Superior SIR, 47.16. This whole page is $30 or more. Japanese, you're looking at a fraction of the price, $300 for the Black Rarity. The Zekrom SIR, $177.34. Do not forget about Korean, guys. I know we're not looking at Korean, but do not forget about Korean. It's $80, $90 for this card. So a fraction of the price. Seismitoad, $83.91. Ins Plot, $61.03. Kyurem, $47.16. Superior, $41.50. 34.13. Still though, you know, I mean, it's relatively affordable, like $15, so about half. You're in Japanese, you're roughly looking at about half for Black Bolt price wise compared to the English version. Then we're going to be taking a look at White Flare. Excuse that, I was just doing some research. Victini, $560. Reshiram, $100 less than the Zekrom, the black version. I actually prefer the white version over the black one, but $508.70. This is all near mint. Reshiram finally cracked over 200 at $210.74. Oshawott, $100, $93.63. Hydreigon doing exactly what Kyurem's doing at $82.91. Zoroark, $80.36. Keldeo, beautiful card, $75.98. Chandelure, illustration rare, $72.23. I'd prefer this over the Psyduck, but of course the Psyduck's easier to pull, guys. I don't have this pulled up, but again, look at the pop reports for this card. Hilda, $54.94. Samurott, $52.70. Liepard, $48.17. Liepard's not even that popular of a Pokemon, and it's beating out Zeraora. So, $48 for that card's crazy. Imbor, who cares about Imbor? $46.17. Even this beautiful Ducklet, $34.29. Then we go to Japanese. As you guys can see, it's like pretty much kind of cut in half to an extent, a little bit less. But let's see, market says $287. We'll go ahead and click on this just to make sure we're getting the most accurate information. So $400 for this, up 13% over the last 3 months. Reshiram is currently going for, is this going for 300 as well? Yeah, the Reshiram in Japanese currently going for $300, up 21% in the last 3 months. Oshawott, $59.26. Hydreigon, $50.29. Guys, this card's so good. I have this in Japanese. Pick it up in Japanese. Hilda, $37.88. Keldeo, $36.52. Zeraora, $27.12. Zoroark, $23.46. Jellicent, $20.38. And cheapest card on the front page is $12.64. Now, excuse the kids in the background screaming like psychopaths, but I was trying to get a video out to you guys. We're going to take a look at English to Japanese and the pop reports. And the pop reports are what is really speaking volumes on how difficult it is to pull a specific illustration rare and to get that illustration rare in a PSA 10. I'm really going to focus on the prices of these cards, and these prices of this card, guys. Let me go full page for a second for you guys so you guys can understand this. I am not telling anybody to FOMO into these cards, especially in the PSA pops. But what I am saying is that eventually, after PSA gets done with their 15 million backlog, these cards are going to come down in price. But these cards, we talk about low pop all the time and scarcity and rarity. These illustration rares, not the SIRs, but these illustration rares of a specific Pokemon are going to be extremely low pop. We're not talking about the Mega Phantasmal Flames Mega Charizard. We are not, we're not talking about 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 like you're going to have with your Ascended Heroes. We are talking about true rarity and true scarcity when it comes to this set. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is a Dwebble, and all of a sudden Dwebble got very, very popular. People did not care for this card, and all of a sudden they thought it's like the cutest card in the world. They're absolutely falling in love with this card, and this card is reflecting the price both in raw and in graded. But most recent sales, we have $540, we have $800, $785. That is that English as well? That is English. I don't know what's going. That was back in January, so don't take that into account. $776, $905 in July 19th. So, as you guys can see, extremely expensive for what it is. Here is the pop report, though. This is why it's so expensive. $269 in a PSA 10. Total pop, 1,613. There are, for all of the cards that have been graded, all the ultra modern cards that have been graded, there's only 1,613 in English, with not even 300 that are in a PSA 10. That is a true scarcity, true rarity, absolutely insane. Then we have English, as you guys, or sorry, we have Japanese, as you guys can see, much more affordable. 90, 79, 74. You got one for 149 bucks back in June. August 8th, let's see, those are English. Yeah, I mean, you're looking for like $100 for this card in Japanese. Even still, very easy to get this in a PSA 10. Very low pop. 409 total population, 332 in a PSA 10. Korean, 40 bucks. Just wanted to show you guys that. That's the only Korean one. I absolutely love Korean, so had to throw it in. Then we go to the Seismitoad. This is English, so we're going to go English, then Japanese, just in case I forget to tell you guys. These are most recent sales, $2,100, $2,050, $2,000. From PSA, $2,550, $2,500, $2,495. Again, very expensive. Shinji Kanda, people go crazy for the Shinji Kanda. Now, when we look at the PSA 10 pop, 1,063 in a PSA 10, 6,643 total pop. So you're looking at, what is that? Not even 20%, like somewhere around 16% to get this card as of right now in a PSA 10. Japanese, 138.50, 150 from PSA, 177, 185. So you're looking anywhere from about $150 to about $175 roughly for the Seismitoad in Japanese and a PSA 10, which you can't go wrong with if you believe in Black Bolt, White Flare, Japanese or English, either way, depending on your price range. Here's the Japanese version. There is a 9,656 in a PSA 10. There is total pop of 10,975. So higher population report, Seismitoad, people are going into Japanese to pull it, but still ultra modern, under 10,000, roughly 10,000, almost 11,000. You know, I just wanted to throw that in, 150 bucks. Look at the Shinji card. Even in Japanese, there's probably like 40, 50,000 of those in Japanese, and that card's several $100s as well. I'm not a huge fan of the Seismitoad. Just want to throw that in. Volcarona, I love this card. This is in a PSA 10, 413 total population. Guess how many are in a 10? 17. Not even 500 of these cards have been graded, and we have 17 of these in a PSA 10. Absolutely insane. Hopefully you guys don't hear the kid in the background screaming, but if you do, you do. It is what it is. I don't have time to record videos any other time. Here is the Volcarona in Japanese, going for $125. There is 879 total pop, 804 in a PSA 10. And I don't know if I got to say this, but the Volcarona, this is sold. All of these are sold that I'm showing you guys. This sold for 1,200 bucks. So then we're gonna go to the Zekrom Black Rarity. It was sold for $1,620. Total pop, 11,584. PSA 10 pop, 5,906. So still, you know, kind of rare for ultra modern. Of course, it's going to continue to climb, but you're looking at about a roughly like 50 to 60% for this card in a PSA 10. Japanese most recent sale, 492, so 500 bucks. And then if we look at the population report, you have 13,110 in a 10, and then total population is 16,393. So it's just the way Japanese is, but there's just not a ton of them out there. Samurai, we have 520, 624 in English, 455 with shipping. Then you have one for 429 all the way back in June. This Samurai, I don't know what it sold for. It doesn't really matter. It's more of the population is what I'm getting to with this video. You have 1,055 total population, PSA 10, 177. So you're looking at like 10%, 11%, super low pop for this card. And again, there's not a lot that have been graded. It's not that people aren't pulling these cards. They're hard to pull, and then they're even harder to get in a PSA 10. Samurai Japanese, of course, easier to pull. Not even 1,000 total graded. 928 total pop, 786 in a PSA 10. We have the Oshawott. It's pretty much selling for $1,000. Here's a sale for $1,000. Total population 2,843, almost 3,000. PSA 10 pop 426. So a sixth, again, like less than 20% to get this card in a PSA 10. Japanese, you're looking about 100 to 120 bucks for this card in a PSA 10. Most recent sale 124. Total pop 2,257. PSA 10 pop 1,944. Hydreigon in Japanese, I screwed up on, no, Hydreigon in English, sorry. 249, 202, 214. Absolutely incredible card. English, they did so good on this Hydreigon. It's money. Just buy it, have a good old freaking time. Don't even worry if it goes down $100. Get another one. You'll sell it later and be happy with it. Total pop 6,080. PSA 10 pop 3,261, roughly 50%. Then you're looking at the Japanese version. You're looking at about $90, $90 to $100 for the PSA 10. Very affordable in Japanese. Total pop 3,904. PSA 10 pop 3,502. Dino 280 to 300, depending on, just how things work out. As of right now, is most recent sales for this card. I just threw this in because I thought it was an interesting card that people probably are going to like and probably do like. So we have 785 that have been graded. PSA 10 pop is 187. 187 out of 785 for a PSA 10. Japanese, $40 to $60 for this card roughly, which is not a bad deal as well. 478, very low pop. Total pop 432 that have been graded. I mean, we should be seeing, with Black Ball White Flare Ultra Modern, we should be seeing 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 of these illustration rares. We're just not. None of these cards are. None of them. Crocodile 510, 600, 550. You're looking anywhere from 5 to 600 for the card. I just threw up a random sale. 1,030 total pop. PSA 10 pop 154. Absolutely insane with the low pops. Japanese, not even $100. You're looking at like $70 for it. Here's one from Probstein. Total PSA pop 562. PSA 10 pop 474. So hopefully that makes sense. I know I was just reading a bunch of stuff off to you guys. The whole reason for this video is I have been and will continue to be a massive believer in Black Bolt White Flare. There's a reason I put it as the only set, Scarlet and Violet, and in the Mega Block so far. It might have been before Ascended Heroes, maybe not, can't remember, but that's why I put it as the only one for S tier. It is truly a great set. What they did with every Pokemon having an illustration rare or better, how difficult it is to pull a specific Pokemon, and then obviously, as you guys can see, to be able to get it in a PSA 10 or Tag 10 or CGC Pristine 10 is going to be very difficult to do and only going to continue to get more difficult. So with rumors of reprints coming for Black Bolt White Flare, more than likely getting ETBs of Black Bolt White Flare, if they come around the 30th anniversary, if they come around with Delta Rain, especially ETBs, bundles, my opinion and what I'm going to be doing is I will be putting everything on the back burner. And I will be picking up as much Black Bolt White Flare as I possibly can. You guys, again, do whatever you want to do. But this is a generational sleeper that in 5 to 10 years, you guys will be laughing to the bank. Singles, graded, sealed, doesn't matter. It's low pops, true scarcity, true rarity. Even if Pokemon Princess to the ground, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Have yourselves a great freaking day. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm crazy? Do you think that Black Ball White Flare is not that great? Do you really think that Ascended Heroes, that Phantasmal Flames, Destined Rivals, do you really think that they have more potential? Do you think that there have more cards that are scarcer or rarer than Black Bolt White Flare? I'm really curious to see what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video or at least found it informative. I appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow with a Pal World Market Watch video. You guys have a good one. Love you guys. Bye.
There can only be one of us.